Hello and welcome to Love Your Rebel. Today I want to talk about feedback. How do you take feedback? How do you give constructive feedback? What do you do with feedback, right? So, first of all, feedback, if good, it's all good. It's like a compliment, right? If it's bad, it's like, oh. And hence I have this nice devilish kind of horns for you. Anyway, feedback. Feedback is always good. There's different ways that you can receive feedback. Body language, facial expressions, and actual verbal feedback. And I think the most accurate kind of feedback is when someone actually says something to you straight to your face, or maybe even an email. But I think straight to your face is the best kind of feedback, constructive feedback, if that's the case. How do you take feedback? It's very reflective of how you are as a person. So for me, at first I'll be like, oh my God. And then secondly I go, okay, is this true? Or are they just having a go at me? Or are they having a bad day, kind of thing. And then, it's basically how you perceive the feedback to be. It's like the receiver can see how you receive the feedback, and it's basically a reflection of the person you are to them in their eyes, right? As I said, there's a lot of ways to, and there's no right or wrong either, in a way. It's just that in a workplace or in a professional place, there's a certain way you conduct yourself, right? And certain procedures to avoid lawsuits and all that. So you've got to be aware of them, and be aware of your, so-called rules, rights, policies. And as a rule breaker, we are. I cannot deny that. We tend to test the rules to its maximum limit, if possible. And if we're strong enough, we can change them, right? But we always have to have some sort of good logical reasoning to back that up, at least. How to give feedback? Really, there's so many ways out there. And I just looked at today the sandwich feedback. I kind of don't like that, and I feel that that's kind of like faking it, because basically sandwich feedback is basically compliment, tell them the actual problem, and then compliment again. Basically, that's my interpretation. So if you want to know more about that, you can research that, or I can actually give you what I have researched or what I have done. But yeah, there's, as I said, lots of ways to do that. But I think for me, and as a rebel receiving feedback, just go straight to the point and give me why and a solution. Why why am I doing it wrong? There's something to back up your accusation, as I always call it sometimes, if I'm in that kind of mood, right? I love challenging people. So that's why are you sure, why do you say that, etc., etc. You can ask them all those questions kind of thing, just to see if they can validate that. The other thing is, it's a great thing for you to always improve. And I believe that. That's why I love feedback and I love correction. But, of course, only to when I'm ready. So, sometimes you can't. If you're not ready to actually absorb it or something, just keep silence, recompose yourself, and then I'll say, thank you, and then that's it. That's all you need to say, or minimal, to not get into trouble, or not to be not respectful of the other person. And you know, really, if they are willing to give you feedback, generally without the laws and kind of procedures, is that they actually care about you. And I feel that that's kind of an indication that they want you to improve and don't want you to be there, kind of thing. So in that incident, you know, if you think at that view, then you know you'll be all good with constructive feedback. So you got to know the difference between them letting out their steam and giving you the shits, and them giving good feedback and helping you improve. So that's all I wanted to say. And thank you for all those who replied to my last post. Close, but not specific enough, some answers. I was actually at a library, which a lot of people have guessed. But I needed specific because libraries, come on, every library is similar, the same. You can see at the back it's got books and all that. You can tell straight away it's a library. But where? That's just, you know, it's in the details. I'm still looking for that winner. So anyway, it's not closed if you don't want to close until I find a winner. But keep guessing, and maybe in a month's time I'll give you the answer. I'll see you then. Bye.